Hi guys, welcome back to Jerusalem Playroom. My name is Jermeca. Before I go forward with this video, I do want to say this is adult content. This is for 18 years of older age-wise, and I just wanted to upload this video because I made an oath, and I said I made a vow, and no matter what I'm experiencing in my life and no matter what I'm going through, I have to encourage others. My father passed on March the 18th unexpectedly, and today is the just 1 week of his funeral, and I have been crying. I have just all sorts of emotions have been going through my body. I've been angry, I've been mad, I've been upset, I've been sad, and I'm uploading these videos telling you guys, hey, you got to keep your vibration high. And how can you keep your vibration high when you experience death in the family? What I have been doing is I have been tapped into the 144 or the chosen. I've been researching videos or anything that has connection with that to help me during this time in my life, which I've been grieving, really grieving. Um, I took my bereavement days. I was off for 3 days, Wednesday, um, Thursday, and then Friday, and I had Saturday and Sunday, which was basically like 5 days. And when I went back to work, I went back to work, and I was really smiling, but I was crying. And I was, when somebody asked me how I was doing, I told them, I was like, my father passed. And the first reaction, which all humans make, is, I'm sorry to hear that. I didn't want to tell people my father passed because I did not want to share the bad news, but it was truth. Yet I realized that all my life I had been told that once you're born, you're going to die. It's just that his death was unexpected. And I didn't talk to my father. I hadn't spoken with my father in months. And the reason why I didn't speak with my father was because I was on this spiritual journey where I moved myself away from everybody so that I can work on myself, work on things that I didn't like about me. And in the process, um, I was going to talk to my father and let him know the outcome of my journey, but he passed away. Today I cried, and I thought about how in life, for me, this is what I took it. Like, my father and I were on a train, and we were headed in a direction. And the direction that my father and I were going in, I was still on the train. My father got off the train early. And what the 144 and the chosen has helped me with this is that everybody has a life purpose, and everybody has a soul um, contract or soul agreement, and it is not um, we're not supposed to interfere. We don't know what somebody made or what somebody confessed on their journey. And so when I was thinking about that and I thought about my father getting off the train, his stop came and he got off. And here it is, I'm still on the train, and I'm using this as like living, okay? Like, I'm still living, and my father is deceased now. So he got off. And so it helps me to understand, it helps me to accept it better. Now, I did mention that I hadn't talked to my father in months. The me not talking to my father had nothing to do with an argument. It had nothing to do with any bad or ill intent. I love my father dearly. I did. Yet, I was a teenage mother, and as a teenage mother, I had to focus on my children. And then after focusing on my children, Then I got married and I had to focus on my husband. So all of my time and all my devotion went into my home. And so I had to realize that at the older I got, and I've just turned 50, and it's like some things have just clicked in my head, just clicked. So I'm saying this is like now my priority is everybody that's up under this roof, okay, which is my husband and I. And what we have been doing is we're trying to talk with our children to make sure that our children get got their house in order, making sure they're okay, and trying to give them, I try to give godly counsel to help them, to encourage them, to help them keep going. Because right now in my family, I don't know about y'all's, everybody has their own challenges. Everybody has their own things that they are dealing with. And so where what I'm dealing with, somebody may say, "Oh, that's nothing," or somebody, I may see somebody, excuse me, dealing with something, and I may say that's nothing, but to them it may be a big thing. Just like to me, it may be a big thing. If you understand what I'm saying. I'm in here in my living room, and this is my ancestor wall. So when I did my research, um, Mulan, okay, Mulan them had an area in the movie where they had an area where they went in and prayed unto the ancestors. So this is my ancestor wall because this is who I came from. This is my maternal this is my father's mother. This is my granddaughter, my granddad, my mom's dad. And then I just added my dad. My dad is right there. Um, those pictures up there, those are pictures of my ancestors that were slaves. And I have some little figurines and things like that on my table, plants. And my plants are just growing like crazy in my house. So I try to keep on my altar, I keep the four elements. I keep fire, which is the candle, earth, which is plants. I keep water, and I have a feather for air. And I'm laughing because Brownie comes by here and flies, and he left a little feather. So I keep this to represent air, because birds fly in the air. And also I have a little bell, and then I keep an open Bible on my altar. Now there's no TV in here. I do have a little fountain that I bought from Dollar General, and I have to unplug because it'll, if the water evaporates out, and it makes excuse me, a disturbing sound. I'm tired because I just got work. So my father, growing up, my father wasn't a wealthy man, and my father never gave money. He never said, "Here, Jermeca, come over here and get $20," or "Here, Jermeca, come." He didn't do that. What my father gave me was lessons. Okay, he gave me things that I was shown as a child was lessons. Things that I'm like, well, no, I don't want my children to have to go through this. No, I don't want my husband to go through this. My father taught me, gave me lessons. And I feel like with those lessons, it is much more valuable than money. Now, I wish I could say that I was a daddy's girl. I wasn't. It was, he had four girls. Let me see. He's married twice. So my sisters are the same age as my children. It's crazy. So my sisters are the same age as my children. So actually, when I was a teen mom, my dad had started over again. Okay. So the thing that I want to share about the connection with 144 and the chosen is that when you experience death in your life and you understand the process, it makes it easier. And I'm just saying, it's making it easier for me, because like I said, my father, his destination had came up and he got off. That was his destination. As for mine was to continue on. And I have so many questions like what happened. I can't tell you guys what happened because I don't even know what happened. And there's a lot of I began to get angry because I got angry with family members about some things, you know, and I had to I apologized to my sisters because I was really dealing with some hurt, and I had to tell myself it's not right to take that out on your sister. And by you being a, a older woman, you don't want to say something to hurt them because they're young women. You don't want to be the women that talk like that hurt you. Don't hurt them like the women that hurt you. That's what I said. Love them and show them and encourage them and instill in them. Don't be like those women that hurt you. Don't be like that. Show love to them because they're young and they need guidance. You are an elder according to them. You've been through some things, and I've been talking to my sister, my younger my sister, because one of them is expected, and I'm talking to her about the baby and everything, and we're just talking about clothes and stuff. I said I got a whole bunch of stuff here, and I want to give it to her, yet I want her to be able to experience this birth for herself. I want her to go get whatever she want to go. And I told her, I said, I'm not going to get anything for the baby. I'm going to get something for you, because I had already said that I was going to stop doing gifts for baby showers. I was going to do something for the mom. So that's my focus on. I want to give her a really nice care package for when she gets ready to have the baby. So again, my heart right now is just really heavy, and the only reason why I'm uploading this video is to share that and just asking for your prayers, you know, for strength going through this time, because it is hard. It's really hard, and I've been the people that hug me. I try my best not to squeeze them, you know, like my husband. I just been holding on to him. My grandbaby, I've been holding on to them because I'm just trying to. I'm basically feel like I'm trying to suck the love out of them. So I'm laughing because I feel like that's what I'm doing. So again, with death, we all are on this train of life. And as we are riding on this train, some of us have been on this train for a long time with certain people. And I've been on this train for a long time with my father. And I just never would have thought that his destination was coming up. And his destination came up, and I told God when I got the news, I was like, God, I'm in my spiritual journey. I said, you're calling me out to go back and deal with some things. I'm not healed yet. And God kept saying, you ready, Jermeca? It's time. I had to apologize to my sister for some things, some hurtful things I said to her. And I was really happy. I needed my sister during this time. And my sister, my sister that's close to my age, I love you, Javonna. She really has been helping me to go through it. I told her, I don't know, I have to laugh, y'all. I don't know if y'all seen Encanto. I told her, remember when, what's the little boy name? Was it Antonio? If I quote his name wrong, I told my sister, I was like, I need you. And she started laughing. When he told Mirabelle, I need you. That's what I told my sister. I told her I need her. So, guys, I'm not going to keep this long. I just wanted to let you know that death happened. My father got off the train. And I just want to upload this video. Just because I didn't talk to him, that didn't mean I didn't love him. I loved him dearly because he was my father. I just was focusing so much on my life and my family. And it hurts. And when I upload these videos and I tell you guys, like, keep your frequency on, I even question, and I feel like I got a good relationship with God where I can ask God some things. I'm like, God, why give why give us the feeling of pain? Why give us the feeling of hurt? Why give us the feeling of sorrow? Why would you give that to you? Why would you give us that? If you love us, why, God? Why give us that? Why do we why would you allow us to experience that? Because it's not a good feeling. And God, with his awesome self, God, with his just divine source, said, when I created you, I created you in my image. I wanted you to have everything I had. I wanted you to just experience everything that I have. I didn't want to keep anything from you. I wanted you to have it all. I know how I feel, but I didn't want you to, I wanted you to have that. That's how he basically said, this divine source basically said, I didn't want to keep nothing from you. I want you to experience it all. And I just have to thank him. You know, even though I would say that part you could have killed, but divine source said, I wanted to give it all. So you can have a choice on how to deal with it. Yes, I get sad. Yes, I get angry. Yes, it grieves me to see things that humans do. And divine source is just so loving and so understanding. And that's why the 144 just to encourage and just to give words of wisdom and give insight. And so I'm here to tell you guys, we are all on the train of life. And as we're on this train of life, there are going to be some whose destinations are going to come before ours. And when they get off, you cherish what you have learned, the good and the bad. And you take those lessons and you do better and use those lessons so that you can help somebody else along the way who gets on the train. Because now on this train, there is another little soul that's getting ready to get on with my sister. And this little soul is going to get on this train. And I want to be able to tell this little soul, hey, your grandfather was this, your grandfather was that. This is where you came from. He was on this train. He just didn't stay on long enough for you to get on. And that's what life is about, with going forward with these new souls that are about to get on the train of life. I pray that what I've said is encouraging and inspires you to know that life is precious. And yes, I thought my father was going to be here for a while, but I just feel like his spirit left his body instantly. I feel that. I feel like it left instantly. And I've been just crying, smiling, laughing. I'm just, all kind of emotions are in my body at the same time, and I can't explain it. I just can't. So thank you guys for tuning in. And I'm going to get a picture. Hold on, I'm going to show you. This is my dad. I look just like him. Yeah. So thank y'all so much for watching. I got to keep my frequency up. But it's okay to cry. It's okay. So if you have to cry, whatever you're dealing with, cry, get it out. And I know I've been one that said keep your frequency high. But if you're feeling low right now, cry is okay. It's okay to cry. But tap into the 144 and the chosen. Tap into that so that you can get some words of encouragement to help you get through. If you don't want to get into your Bible or whatever you choose to get in, I'm using Bible. Some people may want to get into their other things. But it's okay to cry. But again, it's just the train of life. And that train is going. And it's tooting its horn. The horn is tooting because somebody's getting off and somebody may be getting on. Okay? Thank y'all so much. Y'all take care and continue to watch in Jerusalem Playroom because you never know what's going to come next. Thank y'all so much for watching. Bye.